All right, corporate bullies. Dear Bill, I used to be a bully. Not a terrible one, but the harmless Eddie Haskell type. All right, so you were just like just an asshole. All right, harmless as I may have been, I'm sure I hurt some feelings and made some experiences less fun for those at the other end. My question to you is, how can I make this right? I know I can't trace down the kids I grew up with, but I see people being dicks in corporate America and want to call them out without losing my job. Do I tease them in the same style we did as children, or take a serious route and give a Denzel speech? All right, first of all, why can't you track down the kids you grew up with? It happens all the time on Facebook. I bet you can find a lot of them. You can go to a high school reunion. You could do it that way. I think that would be a great thing to make you feel better and say, hey, I'm an adult now. I shouldn't have done that. Sorry that I dumped your books and gave you a fucking wedgie, whatever the fuck you did. I don't know how that works in corporate America. I wouldn't give a Denzel speech. Those speeches only work in the movies. Do I tease them in the same style we did as children? Well, you know what? You need to elaborate. They're bullying people. I don't know. You know, in the job place, if somebody's getting bullied, that's really just on them. You know, and just the amount of shit that they've decided that they want to take in life. You know? It'd be one thing, you know, if someone was like, you know, putting his secretary in a headlock and was giving her noogies. You know what I mean? There was a bunch of fucking former athletes beating on some former mathlete, you know, hanging outside his cubicle waiting for him to go over to the water bubbler. They push him in a broom closet and fucking rough him up. Yeah, then you got to do something. But if it's just like mental torture, what I would do is I would walk up to the person getting bullied when you get a chance and just say, listen, man, you got to stick up for yourself. Stop taking that shit. What's the guy going to do? Throw his cufflinks at you? What are you afraid of? Fuck him. But I know in the work environment, you can't say, hey, fuck you. You have to come more. You have to sit down and just say, hey, can I talk to you for a second? And then they'll listen to you. And then you got to be like, yeah, listen, I just noticed you've been, coming at me in a manner that sort of indicates to me that you're not pleased with something about me. And I was just wondering what that was. You know, and just leave it at that and see what that is. And then, you know, if they want to sit there and try and make your life miserable at that point, because I know there's all that passive-aggressive horseshit that goes on in an office. But I have not, fortunately, never worked in that arena. Tell you what, I need a little help on this one, everybody. Can you guys write in some, not really corporate bullies things, can you write in some passive-aggressive shit that's been happening like they do? They want you to quit, so they keep doing stuff to you. You guys got any stories out there? I think those are interesting. I think those would help me fill up a fucking hour here on the podcast. All right. So, yeah, I would go to a high school reunion. I'd go to a high school reunion. I think it would be weird to reach out to somebody on Facebook. Hey, sorry for being a dick. Go to a high school reunion. Say it to their face. You know, I would do that. I wouldn't reach out on Facebook. Facebook is just fucking weird. Anyways, all right, kid movies. Dear Billy the Kidless. Just when you think there's not an original one left, that's a fucking great one. He said, I'm a father of 2 little girls. Congratulations. All my free time is spent with them, and there's a lot of kids' programmings happening in my life. I was wondering the other day, does Bill like any kids' movies, classics like The Goonies or Disney animation? Don't worry, even if you don't like any now, you will enjoy them when your own child is getting all giggly and bubbly over the sight of a Little Mermaid. Of course I do. I mean, The Goonies, I was too old when that came out. I was already a teenager, so I was watching more quality cinema like Youngblood and Roadhouse. Let me see here. What do I like? Oh, yeah, I like all the Disney stuff. I never liked Mickey Mouse's voice, though. I liked Goofy. I liked Pluto. Donald Duck was fucking hilarious. Why do they always make the duck be the dick? You know, did Warner Brothers rip off Donald Duck with Daffy Duck? I hated Daffy Duck, by the way. I couldn't stand that fucking dude. And after a while, I didn't like Bugs Bunny either. Bugs Bunny always won, so he was fucking annoying. And Daffy Duck was just kind of this piece of shit. You know? He just would do shit to fuck himself over. You're not flying south for the winter, and now I'm supposed to feel bad for you? Cleo, I got to give you another bath. What's wrong with you? Do you need a flea treatment there, Cleo? Huh? You know what's funny about her? When she's anticipating me either saying if she wants to, well, I can't even say want, go to a play, basically outside, or go for a ride, her ears, she's staring at me right now, perk up. She looks like bat ears. Her eyes, she just locks in on me. This psycho pit bull look. Her ears come up, and she just stares at me with all senses like, did he just say what I thought he said? I would actually get her riled up, but it's a mean thing to do. You want me to do it? Fine, I'll do it. You want to hear her howl? She does this every once in a while. Cleo, do you want to go for a ride? Huh? Cleo. Do you... All right, we'll go in a second. Go lay down. Sorry. Got you all excited. You know what I just did? I just did like those fail win videos. I put the hot chick in the beginning, didn't I? I'm sorry, buddy. Good girl. We'll go in a minute. Okay. Yeah, I didn't like The Little Mermaid. I'm not into fish women. It's just fucking weird. And then there's always some sort of like the guy ends up fucking the fish woman. It's fucking creepy. Like Splash. You know? I mean, this is really crude, but you just always think, you know. You just think the downstairs is going to be a little ripe, if you know what I mean. How do you tell? Do you look in her eye? If her eye's cloudy, you don't go down there? Oh, Jesus, that's a fish joke, everybody. No, that's how you pick out fresh fish. Hey, you know what? I actually looked up this recipe. This is my favorite thing on YouTube. It's for garlic mashed potatoes. And this is how the way the guy ends this video is so fucking priceless. Let me see if I can bring this up. This is the YouTube video of the week. Oh, Jesus, with the advertising. Don't they know everybody hits fucking mute and then scrolls down and you just look at the yellow bar? That's what I do. 8 more seconds. 6 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. So basically, this guy makes... Mashed potatoes are a delicious side dish that pair well with meats, poultry... I just want you to hear this. Glad you did. Whoa. Shut up. All right, here we go. So... he basically, I just said shut up to a video. That's how dumb I am. He basically makes these garlic mashed potatoes. You know, in the end, then they got to try it and tell you how fucking delicious it is. This is it right here. Listen to what this guy says. This made my week. Here we go. Recipe, you'll be glad you did. Thanks for tubing in. Man, that's good. Man, that's good. Yeah, it's just that's that fucking guy. You could not get mad at that guy. I played that for Nia right before we went to bed last night, and she almost fell out of the bed laughing. He goes, "Thanks for YouTubing." He goes, "That's garlic mashed potatoes. Thanks for YouTubing. See you next time." And then he puts the garlic mashed potatoes in his mouth, and then he just goes, "Man, that's good." You know what? In his videos will get better because I've actually seen outtakes where he's actually more relaxed, more like who he is. He's just been doing them. I don't know. This is from a few years ago. Yeah, whatever. I always believe that people are going to get better. All right, so here we go. We got one more read here. All right, first time.